Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to the Salesforce real-time scenario series. Today we are going to discuss to the another real-time scenario. This was we are implemented by the in the flows. So here actually we are implemented for the on the custom objects, but here we are going to discuss to the same use case in the standard objects account and opportunity. Okay. So here we have to prevent the when we are trying to deactivate it by the account, then that account related any open cases means sorry any open opportunities, any open opportunity we can prevent to the deactivated by the that particular account. So in the account object, actually we have the one active pick list that is yes and no values. While they are going to change it to the from the yes to no, when they are trying to update the value from yes to no, so it is going to check the any opportunities are open, any opportunities are still open. So we have to prevent the deactivate to the that particular account. Okay, so here is the use case. So when user try to deactivate an account, it is set to the picklist value no, and there is related opportunities, that account related opportunities that are not closed one or closed last stage means that is not a closed. Okay, then system should be prevent to the updation. System should be prevent to the updation. Okay, so and displayed by the some validation. You can't deactivate the account, related opportunities must be closed. Related opportunities must be closed. Okay. And one more use case is the here. Once account is the inactive, right? Means deactivated. So any user try to create an opportunity for that particular account. Any user try to create an opportunity for that particular account, we need to show an error message. Selected account has been deactivated. Can't create opportunity. Can't create an opportunity. So this is the error message we need to display. So here we have the two use cases. Let's discuss by the first use case one, how we are going to prevent to the this one. So let's come to the Salesforce arc. Let me show you the first here account object. We have the active pick list value. So we have the active pick list value. We have the S. When they are trying to set it as a no, deactivated by the account, we need to throw an error message. We can prevent to the updation if this account have the any open opportunities. Okay. So let's see how we are going to implement this use case in the flows. Click on to the setup, come to the flows. So now here we are going to create a flow for which object in the account object. Why? Because means we have the action performing on the account object. Action performing nothing but the we are trying to change the active pick list value from yes to no, right? We are trying to change the active pick list value from yes to no. So we are performing the action onto the account object. That's why here we are going to build a flow in the account object. So here we can choose by the record triggered flow. We need to execute by the this use case background. We need to execute it by the this use case in the background. So let's here click on to the create. So here object name is the account. So while updation time only, right, we are going to select by the updation here. Criteria is the here. So formula evaluation, why? Because means if you try to the prior value, we can't able to get it by the here. See here, previous value we can't get it by the here. Prior value. Prior value nothing but the prior is the yes, current value is the no. Then only we need to execute by the our flow. Then only executed by the our flow. Why? Because means already deactivated account might be they are doing this some kind of the actions, right? They are doing some kind of the actions. At the time, we don't want to trigger. At the time, we don't want to trigger by this flow. Only when they are trying to change the active pick list value from yes to no only. Already you are stage is already you have deactivated by the account. Again, you are trying to did some changes on the account object, but at that time we don't want to trigger this flow. So we need to skip to this flow. So how to handle means sorry. So here all conditions we can't get it by the prior value. So let's go to the here formula evaluation true. So in the formula evaluation true, we are going to take it by the if condition. If true only, we need to trigger. False means it will don't want to trigger. So now current value is the no. Prior value is the yes. So is pick value. So pick list value record active. So is pick value active. Current value is the no. And condition both we need to satisfy, right? Or if condition also not a required, directly you have to develop this. And condition it will satisfy, it will trigger. And so is pick value of prior. We must be the yes. So here record prior value we can able to get it by in the formula evaluation. Normal condition we can't get it by the prior value. Prior value nothing but before changing the value. So prior value of the active is the yes. If this condition is satisfied, it will return the true. Otherwise, it will return the false. If condition is not a required, okay. Both will be the satisfied, it will return the true. If anyone is not satisfied, it will return the false, right? Directly true or false will be the executed. Once this condition is satisfied, enter to the overflow. So we are resting by the here. So both is the no means prior value, current value no means no need to check it by the related opportunities is the closed or not. Why? Because means already we are checking by the initially if it is the no while changing the from yes to no at the time we are checking right. That's why these are all the best practices we need to write it unnecessarily checking by the or triggering by the validations. Okay. So let's come to the next here. So we need to check it by the any open opportunities. So stage is the not closed one or closed last. So that's why here we are going to get the opportunity records triggering the account. Which account is the trigger? That account related opportunities. So get opportunities. Here we have the opportunity object. So which records we need to get it? Stages. Stage does not equals to closed one. Stage does not equals to closed last. And which account is the trigger? That account related opportunities only. So account ID equals to record triggered ID. Record ID. So which opportunities are not closed one, closed lost, and which account is the trigger? That account related opportunities only. We need to check it. Okay, these three conditions satisfied. We need to get it by the all the records. How many records? We don't know, right? One or more if we have, we get it by the all the records. Okay, at least one record also be the fine. You can keep it by the first one also be the fine. So at least one or more records is not closed. We can't deactivate by the account. So now here we have to the get it by the opportunity records. Up to here we can save. So here prevent to deactivate account for uh, okay, that's it fine. So click on save. Now come to the here. We are going to check it by if it is get by the any result or not. If it is any result, we need to throw an custom error message. This is the error message they are expecting, right? You can't deactivate related opportunities. You can't deactivate the account. Related opportunities must be closed. Okay, so that's why here we have to take it by the one decision. Okay, so custom error message usually we have to display red. Custom messages we have to usually we have to the display. Okay, so but custom message we want to display when the condition is satisfied only. When the records get it, then only we need to. Okay, so here opportunities decision. So here open opportunities. If it is the open opportunities, we need to throw an error. So how to identify the open opportunities? So get opportunities is empty false. Is empty false nothing but the if it is the is empty false bit, it is find the open opportunities. So it is find the opportunity. It is not an empty, right? It's not an empty. So that's why we are checking by the is empty false. Then we need to throw an custom error message. So let's come to the here custom error message opportunity. Sorry, account error message. So here error message, what they are expecting by the client. So this is the error message we are giving by the here. You cannot deactivate the account. Related opportunities must be closed. Related opportunities must be closed. Okay, so let's save this. So if you don't have the any open opportunity, it's come by the default. It's come by the default. Okay, let's activate. Now come to the account object. Now we are going to create first one account. So Abhignya. Okay. So Abhignya Salesforce. This is the account name. Now initially we are creating time. We are given by the S. Click on save. Now here we have to create an two opportunities. So one opportunity OPP1 something closed date, something we are giving by the something. This is the prospect. Save and new. OPP2 qualification. So one more, we are going to create the. So this is the closed one I am giving. Save. Now here we have the three opportunities. Out of the three opportunities, two opportunities are in the open. Okay, now we are going to check it by the our flow will be the executing or not, and it is preventing to the deactivated the account or not. Okay, let's modify to this. We have to changing the from yes to no. Yes to no. So click on save. See here, you can't deactivate the account. Related opportunities must be closed. Before deactivating the account, their related opportunities must be the closed. Their related opportunities must be the closed. Okay, this is the business use case. So now here I am going to try to change it by the one of the opportunity stage is the closed one or closed last. So now I am trying to again deactivate it to the account. Still showing error. Why? Because it at least contains the one also, but it's throwing an error. So now we are going to this opportunity as well. We are going to mark as a closed one. Now all are will be the closed, either closed one or closed last. Now we are going to deactivate it by the account. It will be the successfully deactivated. So now click on to the save. Now error message will not be the populated. Why? Because means this account related opportunities are be the closed. All the opportunities are closed. Then only we can able to deactivate it by the parent account. Then only we can able to deactivate it by the parent account. Okay. So this is the use case one. So use case one, while the deactivating the account means we can change the status from the yes to no. So system should be the preventing to the updation if have the any open opportunities. If don't have the any opportunities, open opportunities, we can straightforward, we can close it. This is the flow. So this is the actually we have the some different custom objects and that scenario, but use case is the same. But use case is the same. We can prevent to the deactivating by the parent record. Okay. So this is the flow. Initially, we are getting by the records based on this. If it is found the any opportunities for that particular account, we can display the custom error message. Now let's come to the second use case. Prevent the opportunity creation for the inactive account. So why here means if it is the deactivated account, right? Already we know the this is the deactivated account. Now some user try to create an opportunity for this particular account. So save, it is allowed to create an opportunity, right? It is allowed to create an opportunity. See here, 4. But which accounts are deactivated, we can prevent to the creation of the opportunities. Creation of the opportunities. So now we can implement by this use case onto the opportunity. Why? Because means while creation of the opportunity, we need to check it. While creation of the opportunity, we need to check it by the preventing to the creation of the opportunity. We can directly straightforward, we can go to the opportunity object, we can write it for the validation rule is fine. If it is the parent record is the inactive means act status is the no, then we can prevent to the creation of the opportunity. So there is no need to require for the any flow. So directly we can create by one validation rule. So here prevent to create an opportunity for deactivated user. Prevented to for, so length is not supported. Prevented to create an opportunity. Okay. So now here we are going to check it by the eSpeak value. If no need for this one also, directly we can check it by the eSpeak value. So here opportunity parent active. Here we have the no check syntax. So once it is satisfied, we can display the message is the selected account has been deactivated. You can't create an opportunity. So this message we need to display. Okay, this message we need to display to the user. Okay, so now let's come to the here. We are going to save this. Now let's try to create an opportunity for this particular account. Opportunity is the 5. So save. See here, selected account has been deactivated. Can't create opportunity. Cannot create opportunity. Okay. So like this, we can, with the help of the validation rule, we can implement it by the second use case. Second use case. These are the two use cases. Okay, first use case is the while creation of the, sorry, while deactivated by the account, at the time if we have the any open opportunities, we need to prevent to the updation, means are deactivated by the account. Second use case is the while try to create an opportunity for the deactivated accounts, we need to prevent by the creation of the opportunity. In the second one more drawback is the here you are implemented by the like this is fine validation rule. Is pick value active is no. So already this opportunity is the no. Sorry, this account is the status is the no. And here existing opportunities. This is an existing opportunity. Now you are trying to modify something. Existing opportunities, you are trying to modify something test. So now also showing by the this is error message. Existing opportunities. So try to prevent to the creation of the opportunities only. We need to throw an error. But existing opportunities also be the throwing same error message. Existing opportunities. So that's why here you have to do the this validation rule when we want to trigger if it is the new record only. So we have the is new option. If it is the is new record, opportunity is the is new record and that selected account is the no, then only. Is new is the important here. Otherwise, it will be trigger by the existing records also. Otherwise, it will trigger by the validation rule for the existing opportunities also. So now we are added by the new, right? Now I'm going to try to save it now. It will save. There is no any error. Why? Because means we are skipped for the existing opportunities. Okay. So very careful to implement by the business logic in the real time. It will reflected by the some other places also, right? So be careful to the implement. Okay, I hope it's clear how it was the implemented by these two use cases, how it was the triggering by the validation rule from the flow means custom error message from the flow and standard validation rule from the object level. Okay. Thank you guys. Stay tuned for the more real-time scenarios.